What's up, everybody? I am going to show you guys my full guitar collection. I've been blessed to get a lot of these, like in situations where I've gotten these, like it was like the right time, the right moment, and I like grabbed them when I could. Off with this one right here. So this is a parlor guitar, a Gretsch Jim Dandy, and I customized it myself. It was like a black guitar with like a red sunburst on it, like right there, and I pretty much got this guitar for free, pretty much, because I traded a lot of guitars in at a record store that's around my house, and they, like, I forgot exactly what I gave away. Like, it was some guitars I didn't need anymore, or a lot of the first guitars I had were junk and weren't worth nothing, and I got rid of them, and I ended up just getting this. Like, I traded all those in for this and didn't spend a dime on this guitar. So it's like a fun little guitar that I can take with me. Like, I'll be going on vacation here in a few months, so I'll definitely take this with me because I'm not going to be playing anywhere special. I'm actually just going to relax and kick back, and I probably won't have time to really play a guitar, but I always bring a guitar with me, and this guitar is going to go with me. But obviously you see that it has a white top. I spray painted the top and put polyurethane spray over it so it's protected, and you know, some people say, oh, it damages the sound or whatever, but it's a parlor. It's actually sounds pretty good. I mean, these are dead strings, but it don't sound bad for what it is. It's not a, you know, like I said, it's for, like, sometimes when I'm sitting at the desk and I'm looking up chords and lyrics to songs or whatnot, and I need a test or something, I just sit there because it's just easy to sit down and, you know, play. But this is customized and based off of the old Elvis Presley Emily toy guitars, and I wanted it to look like that because I've always wanted to get one of those. Because those things are rare and they're worth a lot of money. So it's up in the air if I'll ever grab one or not. But this is cool because, like, this is a legit guitar, and I made it look like that toy guitar, and I got the decals custom ordered and put them on here, and of course sprayed the top, and it looks just like the one from the 50s, the toy guitar that came out. And all it is just black on the back and sides, and that's it. But it's not that bad of a guitar. And I've also have a video up of it, so if you haven't seen it and you want to know a little bit more about this, go check that video out on this guitar. So yeah, but that's a Gretsch Jim Dandy. I have two Martins. Now my first Martin that I bought, I have a video about that too. It wasn't that good. Like, it didn't sound nowhere near like this one and my other Martin that we'll get to in a few minutes, but these are killer guitars. This guitar right here, I have my favorite and my dream guitar, but this is my favorite guitar to play. It never does me wrong. It's my workhorse. I play it here at church all the time. I keep it here so I can play because the electronics on here sound killer, and just everything it does. This Johnny Cash signature Martin DX series is just a killer guitar. And I have a guitar video all about this. And so, like, this is my second Martin that I ever owned, but this is one of the best. All these guitars too that I have right now, I'm never getting rid of. So these are what I'm working with. And that's why it's been a few, like, I've been trying to make a few attempts at doing these videos, but there's a few of these guitars that I was acquiring, and I was like, well, I gotta wait till I get this one. I gotta wait till I get this one, then I'll have this. And like, I know people say this all the time in the guitar world, oh, this is my last guitar, then you get another one, but this is all that I need. I shouldn't have to go out and get another one, unless something cool comes out, but I don't really need one. This is everything right here. Like, people ask me too, why do you have a bunch of guitars? These all have a job. They all do something for certain things. And like, some of them are special occasion guitars. These guitars are just ones that I love. Like, I love the brand, or I just love the design. I've wanted one of those. And some of them are just ones that I have. But none of these are getting rid of. These are what I'm rocking with for the rest of my life. So, I am a fan of J200s. Now, people have seen my Elvis J200 video. I took that off. If you notice that it's not on there no more because I didn't like the video. I threw away that guitar because it was just junk. And I was convincing people to get a junk guitar when I shouldn't have been. But, because you notice it's not right here. But this is a custom made J200. It's not like the real Gibson ones. It's like all laminated, but it's got a Fishman pickup in it, and it's got my name inlaid on the neck with like plastic inlays, but still, how many of you out there get a guitar with your name on it? Not many of you guys do. I wasn't looking to get another J200. I mean, I love them, but I just asked the guys, like, you know, can you, because it's one of them overseer guitar makers, and they do inlay work on like putting those Elvis Presley guitars or Johnny Cash guitars with their names on the neck. I was like, is it possible for you guys to put my name on the neck? And he said yes, so I went ahead and bought it. Now, I went through a big battle to get this guitar, but I got it. And a lot of you guys on Facebook know the story, but that's a long video. That would be too long to put in this video. But in the future, I do need to make its own video for this guitar. There's a few of them that need their own video that I haven't gotten to yet, but this is just all my collection right now. But see, it's got my name, it's got my picture for from my first album that I put out, the first gospel album, and I changed the pick guard too. Originally it was a red one, cheap one that they put on there, and I took that off and slapped a nice white and gold one on there. And this is a great guitar. I was just playing it today up there at church. very killer guitar for what it is. But yeah, and also one more detail too. That's another thing. It's not a fake Gibson. You can't say it's a fake Gibson or fake anything. It's just a guitar. There's no name brand on it. It's just me. So it's a custom-made J200 for me, and that is awesome. These are the only electric guitars I'll ever need. I know that because I don't play electric like that. Now look, for this one, I've only wanted one electric, and I've only wanted a telecaster. And this is my Waylon Jennings telecaster, because I bought this the Squire telecaster, and I got this custom made leather pick guard, and the guy was selling these on eBay with just this design on it. And I told him beforehand, I was like, would it be possible if you could, there was just a blank space there. I was like, would it be possible if you could put the Waylon W on there? And he said, of course. And he did it, and it looks so cool. So yeah, and then I got this strap to match. Waylon has the leather strap with that design of these white leaves or whatever. It says Waylon on there, and I put this gold saddle on here with those the original Telecasters have that bridge right there. I don't know the exact name for it. You guys probably would know, but it's awesome. It's more twangier, and it's the original way of how they made the Telecaster with that kind of bridge, and I love it 10 times better. And I probably got to get a gold piece right here to match it, but we'll get to that. But yeah, and then see right there, I had my Grandpa Clark guitar, and I got rid of that because it was just a cheap old guitar, but I made up for it in 2 different ways. One way is that sticker that was on there, I kept his eye right there. So when I'm playing, I go up there where me and my grandpa's looking at each other. So that's his eye right there on that sticker. And 2, I did some wood burning on it, and it's got my name on the back. So it's mine for life. I can't trade this at all. Nobody's gonna want it. But that's okay, because it's mine. And I got flowers, and of course, TCB, take care of business all day. Right there. But yep. So yeah, this was the only guitar I wanted, electric-wise. And that's all I was ever gonna need. But then, my pastor, she gave me this guitar. Now this is a very special guitar. My bishop that taught me how to play and started all this craze for guitars, after he passed away, she gave me this guitar of his, and he played this guitar for a while up there on stage. And it's a Squire Stratocaster, and it's kind of a different Stratocaster than the regular Stratocasters. There's no pick guard on here. There's nowhere need for a pick guard, and different pickups, and kind of a different switch. But it's still the same. It just looks a little different, but it's still a Strat, and it's got its maple neck on it, and it's worn down from him playing it. And I don't play it out here too often, and I probably should a few times, but I just, I play it at home. When I'm at home, I play it. But it's a very special guitar, and I don't want nothing to happen to this guitar, but this is my bishop's guitar. The man that taught me how to play, I've acquired one of his guitars, and that is awesome. So that's why I have 2 electrics, unless I wouldn't have one. I wouldn't have this, but she gave this to me, so I love this guitar. It is the most special guitar I have. This is a new one. This is my second Martin. I have 3rd Martin that I bought him. And thank you to Colin Dexter. Shout out to you, buddy. So he like I've had conversations with him before, like, because he's had this is his leather guitar cover for that. It's a copy of Elvis's leather guitar cover, and I've always asked, like, where did you get, like, I was always trying to find one, and there's nowhere for me to find one, and like they're either too expensive or like just nobody makes them, you know. They're not made like that. Like nobody is manufacturing these like that. And I think like this is like 4E Customs. These are the people that used to make them on eBay and whatnot. I don't know if these guys still even make them, because I can't find them anywhere. Their website is up, but I don't know if it works. But so I just asked him, I was like, buddy, if at all you want to sell it, I gave him an offer, and he thought about it, and then he told me, he's like, you know what, I'll go ahead and I'll accept your offer, you can have it. And I was like, wow. So I got it right away. Then I had to wait a few minutes, like a few months, and I acquired the guitar to put it on, which is a Martin DX2E. And of course I gotta do a video of this on its own, but I will show you guys what it really looks like. It is awesome. It's got a solid top, and it's got this like mother of pearl, the ring around the sound hole. I can't think of the real name for it, but, and there's mother of pearl on the neck too with the inlays, which is really cool. They do these on the DX2. What is it? DX2. That's all it says. I think it's like DX2E, 2XAE. They keep changing the name, but that's what it is. And it's high pressure laminate rosewood back inside. So it's not real rosewood, but the pattern is a picture of rosewood printed on high pressure laminate wood. People have their own opinions about laminated guitars, but these guitars with this Martin and this Johnny Cash Martin, this is a laminated top too. This ain't solid top like this, but these are the best laminated guitars ever made on planet Earth, because this one sounds killer too by itself without the pickup. So awesome. This guitar is so cool. I love it. And they're so comfortable. Like, my favorite guitar and my dream guitar has always been the J200. But like still, like when you get into it and you play guitars, you kind of find out what guitar you really like. And I really love these Martin Dreadnoughts. And I love Martin too. Their guitars are amazing. You can never go wrong with the Martin. We're gonna make a video on this to tell you a little bit more about this. And then right here, I actually have a Gibson now. And it's probably the only Gibson I'm ever gonna have. If I ever get lucky later down the line, I'd get an actual J45, but this is a Gibson G45. And so this is made in America. They stopped making these. They make a newer G45, which is weirder. It has like a sound hole on the top too, is where it has one here, which is, they kind of look stupid in my opinion, but these ones actually look pretty nice. So this is all solid wood, this solid walnut back and sides, and whatever neck this is, it's not mahogany, but it's something like it. Then right there, I have Hank Williams on here, a picture of him. That's like a very young picture of him, very nice one. And this is why too. I'm gonna show you a picture in this video right now. And that picture is me when I went to Alabama with my family, and we stopped by Montgomery, and I wanted to see Hank Williams' grave. And I thank my Nene and my Aunt Charlotte for taking me down there. You guys are awesome. I'll never forget that moment, because Hank Williams is one of my biggest inspirations in music. I love his songs. I love his songwriting, his music. It's just amazing. I bought this guitar on Facebook. I seen these and I was like, because these were like the most reasonable Gibson guitars you could get, and like at the time when they were out, and they're about $900. But this guy had it on Facebook for $800, and I was like, I don't know. My Black Daddy Forrest, he sent me the link of it, and he's like, this dude's got it for $800, and he's in Michigan, and I'll drive you there. And I was like, no, I'll think about it. And I was thinking, I was like, yeah. But I had the money sitting right there. I had that extra money. I didn't blow my money to get it. I had it, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I had an opportunity, and I prevailed, and I got me a nice Gibson guitar. And it is very cool, because it's just like the J45 with the slope shoulder dreadnought, and but it's like it don't like the J45 has mahogany back and sides and the sunburst on the top, but it don't have that, and it has like, it's slimmer. It's very slim compared to the other guitars backs on their backs, but it's very comfortable to play, very awesome to play. I don't use it. Has a pickup, but I kind of want it out. Like, it don't really work that well, but I kind of want to take it out. I have to take it in and have somebody take it out and put like a regular pin there and make it just a regular acoustic guitar, because I love recording with this guitar. This guitar and my J200 that I have, I record with those a lot because they have great sound. I've been recently recording with my new Martin, because that has great sound in it too, but this one and my J200, they are recording guitars for sure, because they have those kinds of vibes. They are pure acoustic, and it's an awesome guitar. But yeah, a lot of people know this one, and I still have it right here. Everybody's seen the video, the white Dove, the Epiphone Dove. That's when I traded my first Martin, and I traded it for this. A lot of people ask me, like, why would you trade a Martin for an Epiphone? It's like, cause look at this thing. It's amazing. It's majestic. It's all white. Gibson has their doves and hummingbirds, and Epiphone makes them too, but this one's not all solid wood like that, and it's made overseas in Indonesia. But this is solid spruce top and laminated maple back and sides, just like the doves are real maple and the hummingbirds are mahogany. But I used to have a hummingbird. That was my dad's, and he just got rid of it, and he didn't want it no more. I didn't want it no more, so he just got rid of it. But I got me a Dove, and I love this Dove. And this is my tribute to my Grandpa Clark, and I have his picture right there on the truss rod cover. I get these custom truss rod covers. Any of my guitars that have truss rod covers on them on the top, they have custom truss rod covers. And then I just recently put these Pearl Imperial tuning pegs. I only changed the pegs on here, the same Grover tuners that's been on there. I was gonna go for gold, but I'm gonna keep the silver and just rock with those Pearl Imperials. Those are just awesome by itself. It has a decent sound too. It needs a little work. I'm gonna take it in for like a setup. But it's not a bad guitar. For what it is, it's not a bad guitar. I love these Epiphones. That's why I wanted to keep at least one of these kinds of Epiphones, because I'm not knocking Epiphone. You know, they're affordable and they have beautiful looking guitars, and they have, for what they are, they have an exceptional sound. Like you got the Martins. These Martins that they're coming out with, I love like way more than the first one I got, and I would probably tell somebody if they can afford one of those, get those, but if you can't, always get an Epiphone. Don't get these Yamahas and all these other guitars. It, you know, worries me when people go out and they get these junk guitars and they want to start out and they get these junk guitars and they spend that same money, or like they spend they spend a little less, but with a few more dollars more and like a few more dollars you could save up, you could get an exceptionally good guitar, because you need an exceptionally good guitar to learn on. Now, you don't need the best of the best, but something that's gonna really work. But these Epiphones are amazing. And this is definitely not like a beginner guitar though, it's like intermediate, but still. Epiphone has beginner guitars that are great and intermediate guitars, and now they have pro guitars. Everybody seen this video too. When this bad boy came out, oh my goodness, like I was in shock. When I seen the advertisement for this, I was like, no way, dude. Epiphone's actually coming out with a legit J200. It's not the EJ200 or not. This is an Epiphone J200, and it's solid wood top and solid maple back and sides. And I don't know if you can see the flame that much. Sometimes the videos don't capture it, like, you know, not that well, but in person, these are gorgeous guitars. And on the truss rod cover, I have Elvis Presley's signature, because that is why I got this guitar, because I'm a big fan of Elvis Presley. Everybody knows that, and I got like 3 guitars of Elvis to prove that. And so like everybody sees that scene, Loving You, or the 68 Comeback Special, or a lot of his early years, like 57, 58, you know, you see him with the J200, and it is a gorgeous guitar. When I used to watch Loving You all the time, and would see them, they come out and there's that scene where they all bought the J200 for Elvis and they present it with him, and I'm like, oh my God, I want a J200, a natural wood J200 just like his. And this is the closest to the real J200 that you'll ever get, because it's all the same specs pretty much. There's a few specs that makes it not like the Gibson one. One thing is, it's not made in America, so a lot of the labor is gonna cost less when it's overseas. And it's not rosewood neck, and it's not a rosewood bridge right here. It's like a Indian laurel, I think they called it. But there's mother of pearl inlays, just like it. The solid wood structure and the same woods that it uses on the real Gibson J200. And another thing too is, I think with the finish, it's not glossy like the original ones, but it has like this nice, like, I don't know, like a smooth satin kind of like texture, and it's really, really nice. And it don't get fingerprinty. You know, that's why a lot of my guitars is not like that. There's like a few glossy guitars that I have. And like, I don't know, I just don't like a bunch of fingerprints on my guitars, but on my black guitars, they get them on there. But I got these 4 black guitars, because that's my favorite color, one of my favorite colors, pink, but I don't have my pink guitar anymore. I mean, I do, but my Uncle Dale, who I gave my pink guitar to, still has to pick it up. Come get your pink guitar, dude. It's waiting on you. You guys seen this video, you guys know all about it, and I was one of the first people out there to make a video on this guitar when it came out. I'm definitely one of the first owners, because I pre-ordered that once it came out, or once it was available to buy I bought it. And yeah, I love this guitar. It is so majestic. There's nothing wrong with this guitar. Woo. All right. Well, guys, that is it for all my guitars, my guitar collection. Right there, that's all it is. And I love each and every one of these guitars. I'm not getting rid of them. I don't care if I have too many guitars, like some people would say. I have what I have, and I love what I have. And I get them because I got a huge passion for this. And I got to thank my God and my best friend in the wide world, whole wide world that's up there with him, my bishop, because those two is what created this craze for me. And I would not love these guitars like that if it wasn't for them. But yeah, so that is it for my guitar collection. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I know I haven't been coming out with a lot of videos lately, but we're getting there. I work a lot, but I got some videos coming. And finally got around to this one, and I'm glad I did. So, but yeah, this is it, guys, right here. Thanks for watching. God bless.